Hey guys, it's Elaine, the Ninja Life Coach, and welcome to my channel today. Today, I'm going to be reviewing this fun little set of hair tinsel. So sit back, grab yourselves a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I'm back. Today I am wearing Ellen Villa Spring High in Snow Mix. That's the wig I've got on today. And I'm going to be reviewing this little hair tinsel kit. Now, the Amazon vendor sent me this, and I'll drop a link down in the description box below so you guys can take a look at this. Look at all these fun colors. Let's open this up and take a look and see what's in here. Okay. This packet comes with a pretty good variety. There's a unicorn. Look at that, isn't that pretty? I know it's hard to pick up here with the light and everything. There's blue, purple, magenta. There's a different purple, and there's more. There are packets of this. I can't get it out of here. Oh, goodness. Green. Gold. A darker gold. Peach. Silver. Pink. Red. That would be great for Christmas, wouldn't it? Black, a bunch of different colors here that you can use to put hair tinsel in your hair when you're wanting to be festive or you just want to have fun one day. This also comes with this little thing, which I don't know what this is. I'm going to have to read up on it, and the little pinching tool to get the product to adhere to your hair. Now, I'm going to be applying this to one of my wigs. So, I was a little hesitant to put this on my biological hair because my hair breaks off so easily, but I'm not a bit hesitant to put this on one of my wigs. So, y'all sit back. We're going to try this. Let me get everything arranged for you. Be right back. Okay, so here I am with a wig that I reviewed some time back on Amazon. And this wig, I will try to remember to drop a link down in the description box to the review of this wig. It's been a while back, but I thought this color, it might be easy to see these strings in this white hair. So let me see if I can figure out how to do this, and I'll be right back. Hang on. Now, since I have on pink, I thought that maybe I would try this one first. So let's just see how this works. The tinsel is really fine, and it looks like it's wanting to fly away just a little bit. So it's got some static in it. So let me see if I can tame this down and get this on here. Hang on. Now, these little tools that it comes with, this is your thing that you poke your hair through these little circles with. It also comes with your crimping tool and some hair clips to hold your hair back, because you're going to want to clamp this underneath. You're not going to want to clamp it on top because you'll be able to see these things. So let's give this a whirl, y'all. Now, here are the colors that this is available in so you all can see this. Get in there and let me let you look. There's pretty much any color that you would want. So I think I'm delaying trying to learn how to do this, but let's get started on this. No more delays. Okay, so this little thing has you can open the hook up right like this, and it looks like you grab the tinsel like so. I'm going to take a little bit of this. I'm not going to use it all. And I'm going to see if I can figure this out. Now, this little hook has it opens right like that, and you just grab your hair. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you take your little bead, you place that on your hook like that. Then you basically grab your hair tinsel in a little You loop it over and grab it in the loop like that and put it on your little crochet hook. Then you go in here, you make sure that this is down, this little thing right here is down in the downward position. Then you get as close to your wefting as you can if you're doing a wig. If you're doing your biological hair, get as close to your scalp as you can. And then you get in here close, then you take your bead and push it up and over and pull it through. Now, it should come right on through, and it did. So when that's in there, you take your pliers and you just pinch that right in, pinch it down. And then that is securing that to your hair. Then, now you can see how that is, and you can see, let me get in here. I didn't get that quite close enough, but you get the idea. Then when you get ready to push your wefting down over the top of it, when you get ready to style it, you can see some little glimmers of your color. Let's do a few more of these and see how this works. Be right back. Now be sure to put your bead on here before you start doing anything with this, because that is what you're going to use to push up. Now this one would be if you have brunette. There are blonde, brunette, and for redhead in here. So I'm just going to use this one. I think it's a little easier to see than the blonde one, and it's not going to show anyway. So you just pull a little section of hair, place your hair tinsel right there up against your scalp. Then you're going to want to go right in here up close to your wefting. Then take the little bead and just simply push that up. And you're pulling it through, and your hair tinsel should come through with that. Y'all, I don't know if I'm just old or what, but I am struggling with this. So let's try again. Hair tinsel right here. Hair here with the tinsel. Push up the bead and pull it through. And there you have it. You want to take your pliers and pinch it. Pinch it together. And you're going to have something that looks a little bit like this. Now, like I said, and then you're going to want to cut. And you're going to want to trim that where it's the same length as your hair. Now, if you're doing this to a wig and you want to leave this in the wig, which I'm telling you, if I went to all this trouble to do this, I would leave it right here in this wig. What I'll probably do is nip that right there so it's not quite as big of a bulk right there. And you're not going to hurt anything if you do that. So you can see how that adds just a little festive look to your hair. Let's try doing this one more time. I am not going to let this thing get the better of me by any means. But I am going to tell you the directions on Amazon on how to do this. They're not good. So if you want to do this, you're going to need to go on YouTube and Google hair tinsel. That's the best way I know how to tell you to do it. So I'm going to use another one of these dark little beads. I'm going to put it on the product. I'm going to grab a little bit of the hair here. Now, I did thin this wig, so I've got some little baby hairs I'm trying to deal with here. Put the tinsel on the hook. Right here at the wefting, grab some hair. Pull it through. Push this up and pull the hair through. And you should have a little loop there with your hair tinsel on it. And that's how you do that. The good news with this is you don't have to, if you're doing this on a wig, you don't have to be extremely precise. Now, I'm going to say if you're a hairdresser, this is probably really easy to do, but I am not one, and I am struggling with this thing, just to be honest. This is certainly not as easy as it looks on the video, and I think they need to make an instructional video and put it on Amazon to show people how to use this. It's difficult, I think. But if you can just get this bead, and that's where I'm struggling, is to get the bead up over the hook and push it on there. That's where the struggle comes in for me, is right there. That's the struggle. So basically all you're doing is you're hooking it in there and you're pushing that bead over that and pulling that tinsel through. Now, this one came out fine. So I'm going to pinch it down. Got my hair tinsel in there. And there that is. Now, like I said, this particular wig is an older wig, and it's one that if I mess it up, I don't really mind, and I am actually going to leave this like this. There's a very easy way to take this off if you want to take it out of your hair or out of your wig. All you have to do is go back in and find your silicone, your little silicone bead right here. Take your pinchers and pinch it the opposite direction. And it loosens it, and it comes right out. Very, very easy to remove. Very easy. So let's try one more. Let's try putting one more in. Look what I've done, y'all. I've made a mess of that tinsel. I am not good with anything like this, but, you know, c'est la vie. And there is another strand. That, to me, is much easier than pulling the loop. Now, that's kind of tangled up right there. That's my fault because I got it all matted up trying to fiddle with this. But it's easy enough to just spread it out and fix it. Is this worth the money? I do think the kit is worth the money. You get a huge variety of colors that you can use on your hair, and it's really long if you have long hair. I do think it's definitely worth the money. I think it's worth the price of the product. Now, let's talk about, that's the pros. I don't think that you're overpaying for this product at all. I think this is a good value for the money. I think the variety, and you get a pretty good size amount of these. So you can put in as many of these as you want to. Now, let's talk about the cons of this product. There's a learning curve with this. This is not going to be something, if you've never done this, and even if you crochet, which I do, there's a bit of a learning curve with this thing because this hook is just really, really tiny. I was actually thinking about going to get one of my own crochet hooks and using that to do this instead of using this one. But I wanted to use the products that they sent. I think that the fact that they sent this with it, you get this with it, and all the colors with this, I think it's a good value for the money. Now, is this something that I would do? You know, if I had a special party or something that I was going to, I might do it then. There's a piece coming out. If I had a special party or something I was going to, I might think about doing it then. But this is going to take you a while to get these different colors woven in. And like I said, there's a learning curve. And you're going to have to Google how to put this in if you haven't done this before. To me, that's a negative because it should be right there on the Amazon site on how to do this with directions that are easy. So I had to look at several videos before I was able to figure out how to do this, and I still had to kind of come up with my own method. Once you figure out that you can just lay this tinsel on here right like this. Slap your bead in that hook, go in right here and basically just crochet that thing on here, and you're going to have to hold it. I mean, because it's going to be, I mean, you're going to be right there, so you're going to have to hold all that hair together and then push it over the hook. Once you figure out how to do that, then it's not bad, but it is time consuming. So will this be something I will do in the future? Probably not. But what I will do is I will leave this in this wig and wear it like this. I've already got one side already finished, so if I want to do that, I can. The other downside is you're going to have these little things sticking up right here. So you're going to have to make sure that you cover that just like you would a hair extension, because it's kind of like that in a way is basically what it is. So you do want to trim it like on the ends because you want everything nice and even. This is a shorter wig, but you can see it adds a nice little pop of color in here to the wig, and it adds a little bit of festivity to the wig. So if you're going to a party, I think this would be fine, and I think it would be fun. I'm just not very adept at doing anything like this. I style wigs, and that's pretty much the extent that I do. I don't really do anything like this. So, but I do think it's a fun little product, and I think this would be great for Halloween. I think it'd be great if you wanted to do your kids' hair. I think this is gorgeous. This looks really pretty, too, if you wanted to braid it. So, and there are some pictures on the Amazon site that you can look to braid it. Listen, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Everything I do links to the product, so you can take a look at it, and everything else I do down in the description box below. God bless you all. Maranatha, folks. Love you guys. Bye-bye.